Number 11. Sassy, a grade 1 pupil, is asked, "Why do you pray every day?" Sassy answered, "Mommy said so," based on Kohlberg's theory. In which moral development stage is Sassy? A. Pre-conventional level, B. Conventional level, C. In between conventional and post-conventional, D. In between pre and post-conventional level. So the correct answer is letter A. So the child follows rules based on authority and obedience, like mommy said so. Number 12. Teacher Fatima tells her students, "You must be honest at all times, not only because you are afraid of the punishment, but more because you yourselves are convinced of the value of honesty." Based on Kohlberg's theory, which level of moral development does the teacher want her students to reach? A. Conventional level, B. Between conventional and post-conventional level, C. Between pre-conventional and post-conventional level, D. Post-conventional level. The correct answer is letter D, post-conventional level, because the teacher emphasizes internalized values in moral reasoning beyond punishment. Number 13. Why is babyhood referred to as critical period in personality development? Because A. At this time the baby is exposed to many physical and psychological hazards. B. Changes in the personality pattern takes place. C. At this time, the foundation are laid upon which the adult personality structure will be built. D. The brain grows and develops at such an accelerated rate during babyhood. So the correct answer is letter C. Babyhood is critical because early experiences shape later personality. Number 14. Is it good to give students creative learning tasks because A. Development is affected by cultural changes, B. The development of individual is unique, C. The development is the individual's choice, D. Development is aided by stimulation. The correct answer is letter D. So it's because creative tasks stimulates cognitive and emotional development. Number 15. According to Havig Hertz development task, reaching and maintaining satisfactory performance in one's occupational career is supposed to have been attained during A. Middle age and early adulthood, B. Middle age, C. Old age, D. Early adulthood. The correct answer is letter B. So occupational performance and car maintenance are typically tasks of middle adulthood, which Havigrars identifies as middle age, not early adulthood. Number 16. Students Diana says, "I have to go to school on time." This is what the rule says. In what level of moral development is the student? A. Pre-conventional, B. Post-conventional, C. Conventional, D. Cannot be specifically determined. So the correct answer is letter C. The following rules, because they are rules, reflect conformity to social norms. Number 17. In planning for instruction, can a teacher begin with assessment? A. No, it may discourage and scare the learners. B. Yes, determine entry knowledge or skill. C. Yes, to make class pay attention. D. No, assessment is only at the end of a lesson. The correct answer is letter B. Why? So the assessment can be used at the beginning to identify prior learning. Number 18. Which among the following is closest to the real human digestive system for study in the classroom? A. Drawing of the human digestive system on the board. B. Model of the human digestive system. C. The human digestive system projected on an OHP. D. Drawing of the human digestive system on a page of a textbook. So the correct answer is letter B. A model provides a three-dimensional realistic representation for study. Number 19. Here is a question. Is the paragraph a good one? Evaluate if broken down to simplify, which is the best simplification. A. Why is the paragraph a good one? Prove. B. Is the paragraph a good one? Why or why not? C. If you ask to evaluate something, what do you do? Evaluate the paragraph. D. What are the qualities of a good paragraph? Does the paragraph have these qualities? So the correct answer is letter B. So this simplification directly breaks down the evaluation process into clear, answerable questions. It keeps the original intent while making it simple and straightforward. Number 20. Which one is in support of greater interaction? A. Proving. B. Repeating the question. C. Not allowing student to complete a response. D. Selecting the same student respondents. The correct answer is letter A. Proving. So, proving encourages deeper thinking and interaction.